Hi everyone and welcome along. Now, we have been doing the Advent calendar for 4 years now. We're into our 5th year, but it's a little bit early to be talking about that. But it brings to mind the fact that every year we do it, I get inundated with requests to try and come up with a similar sort of project for another point in the year. People have talked about a countdown to Halloween, some kind of spring thing, and we've always thought it would be an amazing idea. But you know, just trying to find the right moment and the right project is, you know, it's all about that and making sure that it's something that you want to do. Well, you know that over on social media you have been seeing some lovely little miniature flower tutorials, quite quick little cuts, but it's been a really fantastic way to get everybody painting flowers in miniature and going through the seasons. And well, there was an ulterior motive for that, because we have got the most wonderful paint-along project for all of you to join in with over the months of May and June, and that is the Floral Alphabet. So here we have a gorgeous sheet with a letter illustrated with a flower for each one. So we've got 26 tutorials here and you can paint along with me. But the best part of this is you do not have to worry about drawing really perfect, precise lettering, because we have got a template that's going to do all the work for you. So the first thing I want to say is it's not going to be quite so much of a closely guarded secret every single day as we do with the Advent calendar. There will be a little element of surprise, but I really wanted you to see the alphabet. I'm going to call it a calendar so many times by mistake. I wanted you to see it in full, just sort of briefly, so you can get an idea of the piece as a whole. But what do you get in the post when you order your template? Well, this is what you get. So it's a faint, very faint, faded letter outline printed onto Tintoretto Gesso paper, which is the same stuff we use for the Advent calendar, so we know it works really nicely for little watercolour illustrations. And each day we're going to do our regular Tuesday, Thursday schedule, but we're also going to bring back our Friday tutorial as well. So you'll have 3 tutorials a week starting on May the 1st. So that's why I'm telling you about it now. So you've got a month to decide whether you want to join us and head to my Etsy store to buy your template. Now, of course, if you feel like you want to do your own version, do your own lettering, you're so welcome to. But I get so many comments of people who aren't confident with drawing, and I thought, well, this is the best possible help for that, to give you the lettering. So let's look, for example, at the letter A. So we're going to choose a flower that matches, obviously, the first letter of the flower with the letter we're doing. So just to focus on the letter A, we're going to do the anemone. And you're going to get a little step-by-step tutorial of how to paint the flower and then to colour in the letter. And the great thing is once you've got the basics of my tutorials, you could absolutely let your imagination run wild and add extra decoration to your letters, add shadow, add all sorts of different things. You could even write in underneath the name of the flower in a nice little script font if you wanted. The possibilities are endless, and that's what I love about this, is you can really make it your own. So as I said, this is the template that you're going to get. Just head to my Etsy store and look for the Floral Alphabet. You can find the details in the episode notes below and the link, and that will come winging its way in the post to you, ready to start on May the 1st. But the great news is these tutorials will remain on the channel, available to everybody indefinitely. We're not going to be getting rid of them anytime soon. So if you can't join us every time when the tutorial comes out, they will be there in a playlist, Floral Alphabet, for you. So why are we painting a floral alphabet? Well, for me, I'm always thinking about ways in which watercolour can bring joy to us as the painters and to others in the form of gifts or cards. I love giving art a function, and if that function can bring joy, then all the better. And a floral alphabet is something that I painted for my first niece 10 years ago when she was born, and it was the most beautiful artwork to put in her bedroom, in her nursery. And it remains there, and it's been a really treasured piece. And I just thought, for all of us, isn't it wonderful if we can give the gift of art? But I know that we're all on differing levels of ability and confidence. And for some of you, I'm sure you'd think, I don't really want to subject my art on other people. But trust me, your art will bring so much joy regardless of what you think of it, honestly. It's the fact that you've taken the time to create something for someone. But with this lettering guide, you're going to have that helping hand to be able to make it really beautiful and precise, and a lovely piece on a really nice A4 sheet. So you can join me on May the 1st. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. It is free. Don't worry, just hit the subscribe button just below the video. That means you'll never miss a video. You head to my Etsy shop, order your copy. You can also order the digital copy. And yeah, we're going to get painting. So the other thing to note is, what else do you need? Well, your regular watercolour set. I am going to be listing, just as we do with every tutorial, the colours that we're using in the episode notes below, and of course I'll be talking you through as we go through. And then in terms of brushes, well, we're going to be using the little sort of detail set brushes. I'm just looking for them off camera. So typical. I got myself all organised. Here we are. Okay, I got myself all organised and then just failed. So my Pro Art detail set is the brushes we're going to be using. So if you've already bought a set of my brushes, either the larger set or the detail brushes, you will have the size 0, 2/10 and 4/10 already in your kit. If you don't, those are also available in my Etsy shop, and you could order those alongside your template. But if you have your own brushes and you're not quite sure, sort of, they're different to mine, just make sure that they're nice and small, that you could happily draw in some delicate fine stems. Of course, you might have a rigger brush, which is also a useful mini detail brush, but essentially you want small brushes to be able to achieve these lovely little delicate lines, because you'll see there'll be times where we're going to be weaving in and out of the lettering, and we just want to make sure that we can really do that nicely. And then a pencil and an eraser will also help, just because we'll do a basic drawing guide for the flower before we start painting it. But the brilliant thing about this lettering is, even though it's obviously we can't rub that out after we've done it, you'll notice that it really doesn't get in the way of the flower painting. In fact, it's a really nice crisp edge outline for the lettering. So there we go. You've got your template, your brushes, your regular watercolour kit, so no sort of new colours required. I'm going to show you how to mix a few of the sort of less usual colours I've got in my palette. And I will see you on May the 1st. So are you going to join me on May the 1st to paint your very own illustrated floral alphabet? So once you've ordered your template, you can see the very faint lettering guide there. Just make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. It's free, and all you need to do is click the subscribe button underneath. It just means that you'll never miss a video, and you can even get little notifications if you need. So you will be painting along with me every tutorial on the floral alphabet. And of course, these tutorials will be available to you indefinitely, so you don't have to worry about making sure you are there for every tutorial. So we're going to do a floral alphabet playlist. It's going to be there so you can save them all up to paint in one go. That's quite heavy going, but ultimately you're going to come away with the most unforgettable gift to give to maybe someone who's just had a new baby, a child's artwork, or an artwork just for yourself. Like, it's a really beautiful little piece to celebrate all the painting and all the skills you've built up with watercolour over the years. But head to my Etsy store, you'll find it there. You'll also find the digital version. If your printer likes watercolour paper and you can print it off, then perfect. But I will see you on May the 1st for the first letter of our floral alphabet. I can't wait to see you there.